They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
I wish he would have just looked at him and been like, Duval.
That would have been the best. Like, don't even act like a hard ass. Just be like, Duval.
Just troll his ass.
That would have been so much better. Nice job signaling today, bitch.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A Wondery Show brought to you by Peloton. Ooh, get that exercise right there at the house, baby. You already know. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Cincinnati Bearcats, baby. Let's go. Got the job done out there in Kansas, man. Crazy games. Shout out to Sorsby and the gang for finding a way to get a dub.
Yeah, baby.
And for all you 92%ers, new listeners, subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts. Follow the show on all social media, and that's at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And Jason, why don't you tell the people what we got coming up?
92%ers, we've got another great episode. We're going to recap the Chiefs feeling 2-2 and why the offense was rolling against the Ravens.
Rocking and a rolling,
Eagles 4-0, undefeated, still kicking, still going strong. And the rest of week 4 with ties, coaching fights, trips to Ireland, and some of your no-dumb questions.
Hey-o.
But first, we're going to start what we always start with.
What do we always start with, Jason?
A little bit of that new news. New news, old news. New news is brought to you by American Express, one of our proud partners.
Right,
programming update. In case you missed it last week, we dropped 2 episodes. Deion Sanders and an incredible combo with Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro. Now that we're America's number one football and movie podcast, we're going to probably be releasing some episodes that aren't just on Wednesday because we are getting an inbound of some incredible guests that are going to be hard to pass up. So there will be episodes coming out on Mondays, Fridays. So just, stay up to date with us on all the socials. Subscribe and follow on the YouTube channel so you know when some of these are coming out. We'll do our best anyway to let you guys know when these new episodes are coming out. And, how did you feel about the Benicio episode, Travis? You like
Dude, it was so much fun. Lenny and Benny. Dude, guys are just one of a kind, aren't they? Even Coach Prime, man. You can't say enough about, what that guy has done for the entirety of sports and how his personality in the 90s has helped give guys like us platforms like this, and people actually want to know who we are off the field and shit like that. So, but the Leo and Benicio episodes, man, I always feel so dumb trying to ask them good questions, but it's at the end of it, it just felt like it was a fun hang with the guys, man.
It was an awesome episode to record, which is the most important for us. Like, if we have fun doing it, that's the biggest thing. And like the fact that we were doing that with Leonardo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro is fucking crazy. And it seems like people really enjoyed it, which makes it even better, right?
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed, the thing I enjoyed the most was reading comments like Leonardo DiCaprio this podcast is so beneath Leonardo DiCaprio's talent. And I'm like, I don't disagree with you one bit. It is 100% beneath Leonardo DiCaprio. We are not at all qualified to do this. So,
at all, by any means.
I really enjoyed listening to those where it was like, no shit. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Who you telling?
Right.
I'm still don't know how the fuck I got this. What kind of gig is this? I still play football for a living.
Needless to say, it was awesome. And I'm very glad that people enjoyed it. 92%ers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Another bit of new news. Trav, got a birthday coming up, Bubba.
Comes around every year if you're lucky.
October 5th, baby. A little Sunday right before the game. A little birthday game action. What is Travis's stats on birthday games?
I don't think we should look that up.
Why not?
Because I don't think they're very good.
Has it been bad? Your birthday games are bad?
I don't think I've ever had a good game.
Andy's not setting you up with some birthday presents on game day?
Something about my birthday just isn't a fucking,
Is it because you're a Libra?
I don't know, man.
Are you even a Libra? Am I getting that right? I know I'm a Scorpio.
It's not a good day. It's just an annoying day for me. I don't want to get into the Grinch of birthdays, but I'm just not in on birthdays. What? Yeah,
I'm kind of with you. Celebrating birthdays, although kids' birthdays. Wyatt also has a birthday coming up. So very excited about that. Your birthday.
Just let me live, man.
Unless it's like a big milestone birthday. Like once you get to 40, that's a big one.
40 is no different than 39 to me.
You turning 36, like I don't know. Is there any numerology? That's what's the numerology with 36? Half of 72.
Yeah.
12 times 3. Baker's dozen. I don't even know where I'm going with this. All right. Exactly what's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo? What's a Leo?
No, I'm a Libra.
Are you a Libra?
Libra, yeah.
What are a Libra's attributes?
I don't know.
Can we find this out for the birthday game? Jason, did I already get Travis a gift? I haven't gotten Travis a gift on a birthday in a long time.
Yeah,
Christmas still happens. Birthday's not as much. In numerology, so we went to numerology, 36 can symbolize celestial authority. Holy shit, that is a strong word. Particularly in Chinese philosophy. Well, we're big Chinese philosophers in this podcast. Considered a sign from angels and ascended masters. That's one's actions and manifesting material needs are divinely guided. Sounds like you're about to have a fucking baller of a game, if you ask me. That's a fucking celestial authority? That's like you're a god. What's the Libra? What do we got for Libra? Dislike conflict, thrive in partnerships, and have a strong appreciation for beauty. Well, they got 2 out of 3. Dislike conflict is not accurate.
I enjoy a little bit of conflicts every now and then.
I go towards the conflict.
For some reason, it comes towards me.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how. It's like I'm a magnet to it, actually.
Happy birthday, Trav. Good luck this week on your birthday game. Celebrating in the wonderful. Where else would you rather celebrate a birthday? In Jacksonville. I'm actually going to be with you for your birthday.
Yeah, you
Monday
are.
Night Football. Can't wait.
Oh, you're ready for some football.
It's the best. It's bad. Chris Stapleton does a good job now with the song as well.
Kills it. Him and Snoop, they crush it.
It's also International Podcast Day. I'm only telling you that because Brandon put it in the rundown. I could give 2 fucks about International Podcast Day, so I'm not celebrating. Trav, are you celebrating International Podcast Day?
I'll celebrate International Podcast Day.
Would you rather celebrate International Podcast Day or your birthday?
Yeah, let's do it. Because I don't like just celebrating me. Feels weird. I like celebrating
podcasters,
everyone as a team. I like we have a great
the group that
podcast
needs it.
team. We can celebrate them. So,
all right.
Free garage beers for everyone
on the team.
Yeah,
there we go. Like that. Well done.
Nice. News brought to you by American Express. Let's move on to some bold topics that wrap up week 4.
Bold Topics is brought to you by Hulu's Chad Powers.
All right, now.
Let's dig into some Chiefs-Ravens. Chiefs 37, Ravens 20. Trav, I guess, go ahead, brother. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, pimp. The Chiefs are back.
We just defended Arrowhead, baby. Arrowhead was fucking rocking on a nice 3 p.m. afternoon on Sunday. Felt good, man. It felt good.
Sure
the energy on the sideline was fucking electric.
Yes, it was.
It just felt like everybody was into the game, watching every single play. When you got guys on special teams flying around, cracking heads, and you got guys on the sideline getting excited for those guys, and anybody making just a first down, it's just all of that shit is so infectious, man. And it's a big win for us. Obviously, Ravens banged up, man. They've had a few tough games here. Within the first 4 weeks. And then on top of that, I'm having to travel to KC on a short week. Not an easy task, man. Not an easy task on the short weeks, knowing that we got one coming up here. But hats off to, the Ravens. I respect so many guys over there and have so much love for the coaching staff and how they do things over there, man. But Coach Reed got us rolling this week, man. And that offensive line, we got the run game going with Isaiah. We got our young guy, Rashard Smith, obviously Kareem Hunt. He's getting every first down possible on third downs and making hay when he can in the pass game. And when Patty Mahomes is rolling like that, man, god damn, that shit's fun, man.
It's going to be difficult. The Chiefs offense was ridiculous. Shout out to Andy Reid and Matt Nagy for getting this thing right. Yeah. Shout out to Xavier Worthy. It was a big day for the Chiefs, and it was a big day to have Taylor's second favorite player back, Xavier Worthy. I mean, dude, it is crazy how much that threat of speed and vertical ability to push the ball down the field affects the entire offense.
Yeah.
And I know it's more complicated than that, but I've played with quarterbacks or when you kind of lack that ability, it shrinks everything and what you're able to do. It really is an important part of the game. And it was evident right from the get-go of the game. The end around designed to him, the reverse assigned to Worthy was fantastic as well. But those catches down the field opened up so much. And the run game was going, like you said. You guys were, it was just such a more explosive, but also a well-functioning offense right from the get-go. So against one of the best teams in the NFL over the last, 7, 8 years, 10 years. I mean, actually, really since the Baltimore Ravens have been in Baltimore, like these guys have been one of the better teams in the NFL.
That organization ran right.
The organization is incredible. They're well coached and they have great players. And I know they're banged up, but to have the game you guys did against the Baltimore Ravens, I thought was very impressive. I know they're coming off of a very tough game, very physical game against the Lions.
Yeah, past 2 weeks. Buffalo before that, yeah.
Yeah, outstanding offensive performance. The defense is the defense. They've been killing it. But the offensive performance really took it to another level. Worthy went for 5 receptions. Taylor's got good taste in football players. 5 receptions, 83 yards, 2 carries for 38 yards. It was just so apparent how much more electric the offense was having him back. And other players have stepped up too. I think Xavier deserves so much credit. Tyquan Thornton is like a legitimate player for you guys. Like that guy has really come on. We've mentioned Juju didn't have like the biggest impact in this last one, but he's been impactful all through the start of the season.
A lot of big time first down catches. Listen, Juju's in there. Yeah. We got Hollywood Brown making plays.
Brown, another touchdown.
Got him in the end zone again. It's just when everybody's getting a piece of the pie like this, man, it's so much fucking fun, man. It's so much fun, man. And you're talking about Xavier and his speed down the field, but I don't think enough is said about what he does with just the ball in his hands. Like you said, the end around. We can throw a little bubble screen out to him, just throw a hitch to him, or get him on like a play action pass in the flat. Whatever the play design is, we get the ball in his hands, it's even harder for the defense to tackle the guy.
But it's a good point because I think a lot of the times speed guys are linear players.
Yeah,
and all they offer is that straight line type stuff or like a post. Xavier is actually more. At least appearing more and more similar to what you guys lost when you lost Tyreek Hill. And we can talk about that injury in a second, but that dynamic ability to do all those things underneath and the gadget plays, it keeps a defense so honest and they have to respect, and the box widens and the safeties have to be ready to react to all that stuff. It is a dynamic part of an offense that really
a lot of attention needs to be put on that guy, man. And that just makes it easier on everybody. 1-5 included, offensive line included.
Yep.
And the big guys got us rolling in the run game, which really got everything started off the right way there in that first half.
Yeah. Also, we talked about a second, Chiefs defense. I mean, listen, they played unbelievable against the Eagles. They played great last week against the Giants, and they went up against probably one of the most, first of all, run efficient teams in the last 7-8 years since Lamar's been there, and especially since Derrick Henry's been there, even though Henry's kind of having a slow start to this season, and one of the most high-powered scoring offenses. And they went out and had themselves a day again.
A few turnovers, man.
Turnovers make a big deal. You're right. But yeah, I just think it's, again, Spags and the Chiefs defense has really come on. They're playing potentially better than they've ever played over these last couple of weeks. It's really been impressive. Chris Jones riding Arrowhead a half hour before kickoff in a more somber note. But shout out for him to being able to come and play football, man. It could not have been easy for him. You saw him after the game address it, tearing up. For those of you that don't know, a half hour before the game, Chris Jones had to come because he was attending a funeral back in Mississippi where I believe his aunt passed away.
One of our absolute brothers and one of our favorite people, a friend of the show. But most of all, I've known Chris for, like, golly, I got to say close to 10 years now. I think he's in his 10th year or so. And I just love the dude, who he is, what he stands for, what he's meant to this community, what he's meant to this team, the leadership. I mean, can't say enough about him and what he's done with his career and how he still is hungry to go get after it even more. And for him to have that funeral that day, we would have found a way to hold it down without him, and would have played for him if he wasn't there. But it just shows, what this game is, and he said it best. It's an escape, man. It's an escape from reality, and those Sundays, man. Sometimes it's just it's something that you need to get your mind off of the reality of things, man. We love Chris, and our hearts are with his family and everybody back in Mississippi, man. But superstar player, superstar human.
Yeah, man. And yeah, everybody handles grief differently. But, I think this is what you just said rings true with a lot of football players. Like, obviously, Chris played this week. There's the iconic moment where Brett Favre plays after his father passes. Yeah. Football ends up being a sanctuary for a lot of guys. And it's your family. It really is like a family outside of your actual family. And it's a place where you get to go and you just get to do something you've loved your whole life and forget about some of the stuff that is really weighing on you hard. Or you get to play and you feel like you honor that person in some way. So, shout out to Chris. I know it couldn't have been easy, but
still probably not easy for him. But we love him for making the effort, man, and going out and fucking balling. Knowing
blew up Derrick Henry hard on this 3rd and short. Let's check out that freaking
home opener this year to the Eagles, week 2, and here on a 3rd and 1, the Kansas City defense to open up the 4th quarter.
It's crazy.
Go back and rewind this real quick. Did he do this with Daniel Falele trying to block him?
And the funeral of a loved one down in Mississippi.
Our thoughts and prayers with him and his family. And boy,
he just tossed. I think he tossed the right guard.
Well, he probably got a little bit of foot traffic, Falele, but still, you know how big Falele is?
Oh, this is what I'm saying, man.
He is fucking enormous. Like one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he's got to be close to 400 pounds.
Dude, it's always funny. Me and Chris have some of the same like at least workout schedules. Like whenever I'm lifting weights, he's in there too. And I'm just like, man, I can't feel good about myself one fucking time in that goddamn weight room, man.
Chris?
Dude, no. Yeah. Chris is in there and I see what he's lifting versus what I'm lifting and like what he's doing versus what I'm just sitting there like, man, I'm just trying to fucking feel good about the fucking weight that I'm putting up and fucking getting after it. And it's like when he's lifting twice as much. And
Chris is getting after it like that in the weight room?
Dude, what?
What's he lifting?
Look at you. You're all fired up, man.
I want to know. I want to get in there with Chris. Dude, I tried to squat 500 pounds the other day. I went out and ran because I wanted to see if I could still run fast. And then I went in and made the mistake of trying to squat a bunch of weight after I did that. Try to put 500 pounds on the bar like I used to be able to.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
I got folded like a fucking bitch. I was so upset. I was just like,
did you? You said you were getting back in it.
Oh, I'm gonna go prove to myself I can do it this week because I can't live with myself not thinking I can do that anymore. Leo Chanel, first interception of the season was sick. Yes, it was. I don't know how the fuck he made this play,
dude. This dude Leo is a baller, man.
John Cena,
dude. Dun, 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 dun.
Are his hands soft like that? I mean, to be able to reach back in one hand,
he's just an all around athlete, man. The guy's just powerful, can run. Just a ball player, man.
And you can't even like fault Lamar on. I mean, I guess Lamar could have put it a little bit further out in front, but like, dude, there is no way I'm throwing the ball to Mark Andrews and thinking Leo Chanel is going to come away with a one-handed interception like this. Like, I would never expect this to happen. And Leo, baller. Look at that play, dog.
It's one of those, when you're on the bench and you see it happen, you just jump off the bench and fucking get so hyped, man. That stadium was rocking.
Did he used to play DB? Man. Like when
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he at some point he might have played every position in football. I don't know. He's got that savviness to where you could probably put him anywhere you need, but
I don't think people realize how hard it is to guard somebody in man-to-man coverage, be locked onto him, turn around and catch have the ball skills to make that play. Like that was absurd. Hell of a play.
Crazy fucking play, especially early on. I think we had just kicked a field goal. They were up 7-3. So, like, we're looking for a defensive stop to get us back out there. And sure enough, Leo comes up with a huge fucking play. Only got 3 out of it, but nonetheless, put up some points and got a nice highlight out of it.
No doubt. Yeah, for those of you wondering, it might be Fa'alele, or it's just Falele. 6'8", 370 pounds.
God damn.
He's a monster. I've stood next to the guy. He is, it's eye-catchingly big. Big man. Big man. I bet the 370 is wrong, too. That's like a roster rate when you get so heavy that they start like going down. I'm serious. That dude is 400 pounds. You're not convincing me otherwise. That dude is he's a couple of cheeseburgers away in the morning after he puts his like in some bottles of water, and then all of a sudden he's 400. There ain't no way. And then the one guy that we got to talk about is Patty Mahomes. No question about it. A lot has been made about not taking as many shots down the field, yada, yada. The big playability's gone. Is Pat Mahomes as good as he was? I love hearing the stuff that starts to go after like 4 or 5 games. Like, I don't know. If you look at a couple years now, he hasn't been the same. Like, I cannot wait. Worthy's back. I know you guys are getting Rasheed back in a couple games. This offense, I really feel like it's about to take off. Like, it's exciting to watch. And I can't wait to see Mahomes be like back to what everybody should be rightfully clarifying him as. So Mahomes became both the youngest at 30 years, 11 days old, and the fastest at 116 regular season games to pass for 250 touchdowns in a career. The other thing that was fun, Worthy was a big part of it, but Pat still found a way to spread it around. Like, there are so many guys that were touching that ball and making plays. And it's, we already talked about it. Yeah. Juju.
We got a lot. It's some of those RPOs, man. I know a lot of people are like, I'm out on the RPOs here and there, but Pat, I think, had like 40, 50 yards at least alone on RPOs. And that's him being that Texas gunslinger out there, baby. Just out there throwing it from the hip, throwing it sidearm over the top of guys, around guys. And really forcing the defense to have to make the decision. Are we going to fucking defend the pass, or are we going to have to get in here inside the box and really get after the run? And that puts a strain on the defense. And that's why they work so well. Obviously our under center runs, we love those too, because we love to play action off of those, or at least I do. But at the same time, it's like, man, what Pat Mahomes does best is he sees the field and he finds ways to get the ball to guys. In those RPOs, man. And,
here's what happened. I hate when people make blanket statements like, "Oh, RPOs aren't as good anymore." It's like, insane. It all fucking works. You just got to protect it. Like, yeah, if you come out and every time you're in a fucking 2x2 set on first and second down and the back is to the receivers right there and you run an RPO, yeah, no shit, it's not going to work because the defense knows what you're about to do, right? But if you go and do these things out of unique formations, or you do other things like sluggos off of them and things that exploit players cheating RPOs, like, you're still going to be just fine, all right? There's no question they have a place in it. So does play action under center. Don't get me started on fucking.
Dude, I love a good balanced attack on it all, man.
Here's what it all comes down to. It's all like was it Sun Tzu's Art of War? Like, dude, know your enemy and make sure your enemy doesn't know you. That's pretty much it. And know the terrain. That's to be successful in battle.
Know the terrain. You got to know
the terrain. What kind of cleats you're going to wear? What's the weather that's going to happen? Where are we at? Right? Yep. Know your enemy. Right? Yep. Know what they do well, what they do out of their formations. How do we stop them? And what do we want to exploit on their defense? And then don't be predictable. Anyways, I don't even know what the fuck started that rant. Travis, is the version of the Chiefs what you expected for them coming into the season? We've already kind of answered that.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's even more. I think you could assume that Tyquan Thornton was going to have the year he's having, and you can assume that,
Well, I didn't assume that. I know you did. I could.
Based off of just what we've shown in practice and everything like that. But I think, even Xavier's taken his game up to another level. I think he's taken his game to, with the ball in his hands, he seems more comfortable. He sees the field better. So I think it's exceeding expectations in my mind, and we just got to keep that thing rolling.
All righty. Rest of week 4. obviously there's some other big stories across the league.
Some of the other big stories around the league: Eagles 31, Bucks 25, and the Bucks were rolling into this thing pretty hot, looking like one of the best teams in the NFC. And sure enough, the Eagles, still the Eagles, man.
Eagles got
put up a big time 31 points on the Bucks defense, who was pretty stout so far this year. And Jason, why don't you tell everybody what the hell this game was?
Well, the one touchdown was a block punt, return for a touchdown. I mean, the Eagles jumped out to a tremendous start. They got the block punt early. There was an interception. The turnovers, again, were in the favor of the Eagles. In the first half, the offense, I think, scored on their first 4 possessions, if I have that right. So got out to a really fast start in Tampa, which is always important on the road. But they struggled in the second half. And this is the way the offense has kind of been this year, where first half against the Cowboys to start the season, they get out to a great start and are really functioning well, really up until that lightning delay. Then they do a second half against the Rams, all of a sudden strike fire and have an amazing comeback win at home against LA. And then this past week, first half is great. The offense is functioning really good, and then it kind of stalls out. So they've had pieces where the offense has looked really good, and then other pieces where it struggled. A lot is being made of another game of A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley not having the numbers that we're accustomed to seeing out of them. So listen, it's probably the most scrutinized 4-0 team that I've potentially ever seen. And a part of that is like,
I know a few of them.
All right, that's fair. But usually that happens
when
the
some heat though, because they won the Super Bowl,
That's right. That was about, you beat me to it.
Their stars aren't, having the 100 and a touchdown, 100-yard touchdown games that they would hope that, their contracts would emulate. And it's just, it's silly. 4-0. Are you kidding me?
That's my thing. Like, listen, I get that the expectations are higher. And listen, they need to fix things on offense. There's no question about that. But I don't think that we should lose sight of the fact that we have a fucking great team in Philadelphia that is 4-0, has beaten some really good teams, right? And we should be very happy with that. And we have to at least understand, yes, they need to get better on offense. But the bottom line is we have a really good team in Philadelphia. We should be fired up to watch these guys play every single week and happy and excited about that. I know I am. So a lot has been made about A.J. Brown struggling to get the ball. What can we do to get him the ball? Because he's a good player. He should be getting the ball. A lot of people are making out about this tweet that was cryptic in some ways. I mean, it's not really that cryptic if you really think about it. If you're,
it is what it is.
If you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way.
You're 4-0, boss. Come on, man.
I don't think – this is where you and I disagree a little bit a couple weeks ago. I don't think it's unfathomable that a player of A.J. Brown's caliber – I think that he should be upset that he is not being utilized in this offense. I think that is a normal feeling, and I think he should feel comfortable explicitly saying that to the coaches and players within that locker room. I do. I don't think that that's like a dick move, a selfish move. AJ knows the level of player he is and what he can do to offenses. And we as offense know everybody should be upset that AJ's not getting the ball. And I guarantee they are. They're trying to force it to him. It needs to be done in a better way. But one of the things about this quote is, if you're not welcome, not listened to, quietly withdraw, don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way. Everyone should be really happy that A.J. Brown is not doing that. Like, by him tweeting this, he's literally not doing the tweet, right? He's being vocal and he's telling everybody, I'm fucking not happy with what's happening right now. And he shouldn't be. Are there better ways to do this than by tweeting it out? Potentially.
To each his own.
I don't think it's as simple as just throw the ball to A.J. Brown more. I think
that's not how this thing works in the NFL. Like,
it involves everybody. Like, A.J. Brown can do better. Jalen Hurts can, I'm sure, get the ball to him more in other situations. And the coaches can do a better job of trying really hard to make this player happy and make him be a weapon. Like, we shouldn't be just getting him the ball to make him happy. We should be getting him the ball because he's a fucking baller. Like, it's not even about making AJ happy. We should be getting him the ball.
Go deep, AJ. It's just like, no, like what?
Well, I'm just saying.
And more. No, I hear you.
It's not about getting him the ball to make him happy. It's about getting him the ball because to be the best offense we can be, we need to get him the ball. And the same thing goes with Saquon Barkley. It's been good at times. in Philadelphia, and in certain halves, the offense has functioned really well.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be better. And I'm sure that those guys are hard at work this week. They're very happy to be 4-0. Nick Sirianni's done a great job leading these guys to this point. Defense is playing really well. Offense has been hit or miss at times, but they still have great players. And I got to think they're going to find a way to make A.J. Brown, get him his touches. They have to. If they want to be the best version of the Philadelphia Eagles they can be, it's going to involve A.J. Brown getting his touches and Saquon Barkley becoming an integral part of this offense in the run game and in the pass game.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing with receiver. We talk about it all the time, and I always almost have the receivers back now, especially as I've gotten older.
Date back to your days playing receiver.
I think about that often. I really do. Receiver is the most frustrating position on the field. It really is.
It is.
Because everything else is reliant on you making a play. Like, yes.
No, you're relying on everything else is what
I mean. You can run. Yeah, I think that
like you're not only relying on the play
you
call,
got to do your job. You got to run a great route and get open.
To block the quarterback to put it somewhere in the right vicinity.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yes. It's a frustrating ass position at times.
It's frustrating for AJ right now, clearly, because he's going to social media to let everybody know how frustrated he is. And where I show my frustration is when we're not rolling as an offense. And I think it's frustration. It's the desire to get it fixed.
Yep.
It's also really hard for me to get mad when we're winning. I think I don't find that energy or that feeling in me if we're winning, if we're having success, if we're putting up points, if we're winning football games. So I think the biggest thing for, that desire to want to be a part of the game more, it just comes to practices. It comes to, that relationship I got with the quarterback. I feel like whenever I was searching for more opportunities in a game, I would just, after every single rep in practice, after every single, conversation in the meeting rooms about a certain play, I'd go up to Pat or go up to the coaches and make sure they know that I'm on the same page as them in some form or fashion, and I think that's always a better option in my mind. Well, I can't say that I've never gotten frustrated and
clammed up
lashed out and done something to make sure everyone knows this is how I feel about it. We all love the fucking game. We all want to fucking win, and we all want to have fun doing it. And as a pass catcher, having that ball in your hands is the most fun thing you can fucking do in the NFL.
And I'm glad you brought up going to the coaches, going to the quarterback, because communication is always the answer. Like, that's the only way it's going to get better. And that should work. I expect it to work. Even if it doesn't, though, at least you're trying to make it better. If you just walk away, if you just get so frustrated that you're not even going to talk to it, it's never going to get better.
Yeah.
It's only going to get worse. So, I know the frustration is there, but that can't be the answer. And I know AJ knows that. And I know that he was just frustrated. Listen, him tweeting that out, it puts some added pressure now on the Eagles coaching staff and on Jalen to make sure he gets touches in this next game. It just does.
And it puts it on him, baby. It
does. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Got to go out there and go to work, brother.
Oh, man. Wonderful, wonderful. Love talking about that stuff. When you're 4-0.
Dude.
To me, the fact that we're 4-0 and we still haven't even had our best players involved in the offense.
They're looking up, baby.
Brother, look what happened with the Chiefs. The Chiefs have struggled on offense. All of a sudden, they got that figured out, and they blew the fucking brakes off of the Ravens, one of the best teams in the league over the past, decade. So to me, I'm optimistic as a motherfucker right now, but we do got to get it fixed. There's no question about that.
Yeah, and I got to catch the ball. One guy that isn't frustrated right now is Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter comes out and said, I'd rather have a bad game with a dub than 6 sacks with a loss. I'd rather play as a team and we eat off each other, man.
I get that. Yeah. How about this? I want 6 sacks and a win. That's what I want when I'm a fucking baller-ass defensive end. That's what I want. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I don't think it's that simple. If you're a great player in this league, you want to affect the game, especially if you're paid to be the guy.
All eyes are looking at you to get those opportunities. That's the biggest thing.
I get what he's saying. I really do. And I think that's the right mentality that the team should be spreading. And that's the right mentality as a player in the league. But the reality is, if you're a fucking beast and you're a competitor, You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. Like, that is the fucking mentality you go out there with. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
If I'm fucking going over here and just doing pass blocking all day and you're not getting me out at the second level, you're not calling the plays that allow me to be a dynamic run blocking player that has been great in the league for a number of years, I am damn sure going to the coach and be, hey, remember now, you get me out in the second level. We have some high success on the runs with this stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think that makes you a bad teammate to be. I don't think it makes you selfish. I really don't. I think that makes you a competitive person that wants to have success, and you want your team to have success, and you know how much you can be a part of it too.
Yeah. The biggest thing is just being understanding of what that's causing in terms of the eyes on everybody. How you're doing that and how you're voicing it. That's what you want to be aware of and cautious of. Final thoughts on the Birds. Who they got coming up?
Oh my gosh. Eagles, Broncos. That's everybody talking about Pat Surtain following AJ. It'll be interesting to see what the Eagles game plan is. Listen, the Broncos last year, one of the best defenses in the NFL. They were unbelievable blitzing. They've kind of been hit or miss a little bit with the blitz this year. Coming off a big win just last night against the Cincinnati Bengals, who obviously don't have Joe Burrow. Bo Nix, who has struggled, all of a sudden had a decent game. Like, he looked pretty good. He was throwing the ball pretty well, had some good runs. The offense in general was really dynamic, and they had some good toss cracks. They had an end-around play that went for a big score with Marvin Mims. So, listen, the Broncos are a really, really good team this year. It's a big test for the Philadelphia Eagles, a really good test against a really good defensive personnel team, especially in the back end with Pat Surtain.
Yeah.
Surtain.
White corner.
Surtain.
Yeah. Surtain and Moss.
He ain't white.
Moss.
Well, is he?
The other corner.
They got a white corner?
Yeah, they're one of the best defenses in the league with a white corner last year.
They better go after him then. That's all I'm going to say.
Remember you were talking about how he's hiding his complexion. He's got the long sleeves.
Is that what it was? I would hide it too. The moment I see it, I'm going right at him. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, he's a good player.
I don't care. I mean, it doesn't work with Cooper DeJean. Cooper's a baller, but we're going to test him. We're going to test that guy. Caucasian in the backfield, we're testing him.
All right, moving on to the rest of week 4. Jags beat the 49ers. We got the Jags on Monday night, man, and they were rolling against San Fran this past weekend, 26-12. And we got a coach fight.
Who doesn't love a good coach fight? I love a good coach fight.
Robert Saleh accused Liam Cohen of having an advanced sign-stealing system. Interesting.
Nice. Good for Liam. Well, smart.
Liam post-game, keep my name out your mouth.
He didn't do it like that, though. Did you watch the clip?
Duval. No, what did he say?
No, he did, but he did it after he'd already walked. He walked by and threw his little temper tantrum as he was walking by Robert Saleh, who was trying to go up and shake his hand. And then when he was a good distance away, that's when he shouted, "Keep my name out your fucking mouth," while players are kind of holding back. It was, listen, I can guarantee you this.
Hold me back.
Dude, fuck off. Everybody in the NFL steals signals to a certain extent. I'm not buying this bullshit.
Why are they signals if they're like, what do you mean? Steal signals is so crazy.
If you're dumb enough on defense, if you're dumb enough to do this and every time go to cover 4, you're a fucking idiot. What do you want me to say?
What are we doing? I'm calling that out. I'm telling everyone on the offense, cover 4.
Yeah.
I'm screaming.
If you're on the sideline as a coach and every time you do this in like a 2-minute situation or whatever, it's whatever blitz, that's on you, motherfucker. Be better at signaling. I am so over, some people view Tom Brady like he's still saying, listen, he beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. You know what I think? Really fucking smart by those guys. They fucking outsmarted you, stupid fucks. What do you want me to say? You're the fucking idiot, stupid enough to get your signal stolen.
Why are we using signals? If it's supposed to, everyone's allowed to figure it out. What do you mean? No, you use signals to hide how you communicate.
Yeah. Be better at signaling.
Be better at signals.
What do you want me to say? And if they're good at stealing signals, that's a trait. Good for them. Steal the fucking signals. If they're stupid, if they know you're good at stealing the signals, which apparently everybody does according to Robert Saleh, and you're still stealing those signals, they're fucking idiots. I don't even know what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
I don't know what we're talking about either. I think we're talking about how Robert Saleh said, I'll fuck your world up. You don't want to fuck with me, I will fucking end your life.
I mean, that's the reality.
Damn, I love football, man.
I love coaches fighting with each other. I am a big fan of it.
I love it.
I saw Marty Morningwig. I forget who the D coordinator was one year. They ran like some pressure in a preseason game. These two dudes are fucking jawing back and forth at the middle of the field. I'm like, fuck yeah, Marty, go get them. Maybe it gives the Jags some energy. I would have liked him to say it right up in his face, though. I would have liked to have seen that.
I wish he would have just looked at him and been like, Duval.
That would have been the best. Yeah. Like, don't even act like a hard ass. Just be like, Duval.
Just troll his ass.
That would have been so much better. That would have been 10 times better.
Oh, man.
Nice job signaling today, bitch. That would have been. Still got him.
Who had the most down bad quote of the week? Titans rookie quarterback Cam Ward, after the loss versus the Texans, said that if we're keeping it a buck, we're ass.
It's one of those that, like, you need to actually hear him say it for it even to hit better. Can we play this clip?
I mean, we keeping a buck right now. We ass. So we 0-4. We have, at this point, we got nothing to lose. We dropped a quarter of our fucking games, and we've yet to do anything. So we have to lock in, especially myself on the offensive line, from the defensive line, from the special teams to all three faces. We have to play together. We have not played together this year yet. And that's just something that, we want to preach about it every day. Every day we got to do better. And we're doing that, but it has to show up on Sundays. It hasn't showed up yet, but it got to show up next week.
I love it.
Tell you what, man. I fucking love it out of the young guy, man.
It's fantastic.
I've only seen
quote.
a few social clips of hearing him talk, but if that's how you're talking about the team and the frustrations and moving forward, how to get it, man, fucking
took ownership.
Let's do it, dude. Let's go.
Talked about him not living up to the standard and then saying that the team needs to live up to it. And there's something about, like, if we keeping it a buck, we're ass, that I like, because it puts it in, like, a lot of the times you get up in the press conference, you're very much speaking in, like, these, like, cliche things. You're giving generic answers to not give people sound bites. There's something that's very refreshing about somebody speaking very organically and authentically, like, yeah, this ain't going to get it fucking done. And it's bullshit. And I think it's a good sign. I like that out of Cam Ward. Motherfucker throws the ball hard as fuck. If you watch him play, that dude fucking zips it. He's got to get a little bit of touch on it. I mean, he's like throwing it through somebody's chest. For keeping it a buck, he's going to break somebody's sternum.
For Brett Favre.
No doubt. But no, I like the quote. We got Breece Hall.
Yeah, what else we got? Yeah, Breece Hall. What does he say? Breece
Hall, Jets teams shoot themselves in the foot, then we come back and shoot ourselves in the head.
Oh, fuck.
I will say the Jets, that's a great way to describe it. The Jets offense just continually was messing up their own shit last night between penalties, turnovers, all that stuff. Like, yeah, it was not a great performance. But I mean, I guess if you want to look optimistically, they did some good things for a while. Like, they ran the ball pretty well. Just, yeah.
Get those red zone fumbles and turnovers, man. Fuck, it'll kill you. Yeah, I'd say Cam Ward won that one.
I'm with you.
Cowboys-Packers tie.
Yeah, man.
It's disgusting. I was watching McAfee today, and what was it, Bruce Arians?
Bruce Arians? I love Bruce Arians. He has some bang
Bruce Arians had an interesting way to handle ties. He said he was one of the guys that when they changed the overtime rules to 10 minutes.
Each team gets the possession, or 10 minutes, okay, yeah.
10 minutes, that he was for it. But he also threw out there that if it ends in a tie at that point, just put the ball at the 8. And everybody gets 3 downs to fucking get the ball in the end zone.
They need to do something. Ties should not happen.
Ties are just
we need
worst,
to stop
man.
it. And I feel like, I don't know that it increases the chances, but it feels like now that each team gets a possession, it feels like it increases the chance of tying as opposed to sudden death. Yeah. Like, I would rather it be sudden death. Just let the first team with the ball go score and win. If they don't, the other team wins. I'm out on the fucking ties. I don't want to see them. I don't like them.
They're so deflating.
I do like them trying to figure out something.
Make a great football game feel like, why did I watch that?
Did I just watch that?
Why did I watch that?
And I think after overtime is over, I think they could do something very simple. We're just going to do one random ass. I want it to be nutcracker. Have 2 guys get nutcracker. Whoever tackles the other guy to the ground first, he fucking wins the game, gladiator style. That's what I want to see.
Sumo wrestler.
Whoever, I don't give a fuck. I don't care that it has nothing to do with football. I just want this game over, and I want to have a team that wins it. I don't want to tie, and that sounds electric as fuck. Let's have fucking Fa'alele and Jordan Mailata, 400-pounders, sumo wrestle basically in the middle of the field to decide who's winning this motherfucker.
Sign me up. I'd pay to see that.
Anyways, it was a great high-scoring game. Not a lot of defense played. Dak Prescott is playing his ass off right now. George Pickens had his first big game in a Cowboys uniform with CeeDee Lamb out, had a number of big-time catches, and he was still spreading the ball around. Ferguson and Tolbert. The Cowboys offense is looking really good. As much heat as Brian Schottenheimer got for being the head coach, the offense is looking real good right now in Dallas. Defense, got to pick it up. They're still struggling a little bit. But offense looks good. Packers, big kind of fallback. I mean, they've looked the best through the first 3 weeks, and they go out and tie with this kind of performance. It's a rough one. Lose last week against Cleveland.
Any given Sunday, baby.
Dude, that's the way the season's been.
That's the NFL.
This is why I
the NFL forever, dude.
Well, it's also why I kind of hate the first quarter of the season, because so much changes through the first 4 games. Like the first week, everybody's like, Detroit sucks. And then they're beating the fuck out of everybody the last 3 weeks. And then the next week, it's like, fucking the Chiefs don't got it anymore. Pat Mahomes, he's not even a top 10 quarterback anymore. And then they go out and do this. Okay, fuck, looks like they're back to a Super Bowl. Fucking, it's just like, what the fuck are we even talking about? And I got to go up there on the TV and be like, oh yeah, they can't do it with Ben Johnson. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Jared Goff looks fucking fantastic. Dude, it's fucking, the first 4 games is like, I mean, how you can't, like, I'm like, oh yeah, Green Bay's a Super Bowl contender. Damn. Okay. They just got fucking, yeah. So,
dude, that's the beauty of the NFL, man.
Yeah.
Anybody can go down and anybody can find a way, man. You get schemed up in a fucking heartbeat in this goddamn league, man.
Dude, Jerry Jones had a great quote. Did you read this?
Why isn't his quote
it's there. It says it was if a tie is he was asked by a reporter if a tie is like kissing your sister, and he said,
I've never kissed my sister, so how's it taste?
It's a great comment. Because who's kissed her sister? How do they know?
Nobody should know what that
shouldn't know what that is. I think it's actually illegal. Well, is kissing illegal or is it just fornication? All right, moving on. That does it for Bold Topics. Brought to you by Hulu's Chad Powers. Out of the house, brought to you by WhatsApp.
How about it, man? The international way to communicate.
Yeah, man. Well, it also, it stays on your phone. That's one of the nice things about WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Like no matter what phone you get or whatever, you just re-download the app, log in, and you get all your conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a nice little perk. Very European.
Let's shout out to WhatsApp.
Trying to expand. Clearly trying to expand into the U.S.
Yeah. Well, the NFL is expanding into Ireland. Dude. Now that the Steelers and Vikings have had a game out there. Jason had the pleasure of going out there and having a few Guinnesses.
Oh, yeah. And some garage beers. We had some garage beers out there, too.
Ah, all right now. I saw you
snuck some out there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hopefully they were up to Ireland standards. How was it, though, dude? Tell us about it.
It was fantastic. I mean, listen, so Andrew Whitworth and I have talked about going over to the UK to play some golf for a while now. All of a sudden, we knew this Dublin game was coming up. I love Ireland. And we were kind of chopping it up like, hey, what if we go to Ireland, play some golf, and then go to the game and just have fun for a week, right? And Whit said, that sounds lovely. I work on Thursday. You work on Monday. We'll be able to do like 2 days out there. I don't think it's worth it. So Whit ended up backing out. And I was like, dude, I was already geared up about it. I was excited to go down there. So I still went down on Wednesday. I got to play some awesome courses on Thursday. Went over to Portmarnock, the island. Went over to West Ireland the next day to meet up with a Irish storyteller. Like, he's like a legend, dude. I freaking love this guy, Eddie Lenihan. But I've really been into, as I've started having kids and you start reading books and things to children, you start really realizing how much these tales have, especially the ones that have survived for a long time and been repeatedly told by parents to their kids and ancestors. A lot of them involve hidden messages and meanings and morals and ways to go about your life, to leave it fulfilled and to be successful and to have a purpose and, concepts of bravery and, having courage and willing to fight for yourself and like all of these things, how to be respectful of people, why that's important, why not to lie. I think all these things are really how you taught all of these messages through years to your kids and to a younger civilization. And I just think it's awesome that he's keeping a lot of this stuff around.
That's dope.
And one of the concepts I've thought about with Garage Beer is doing this thing where we're telling the stories and tales of how beer has been ingrained in history and culture. Because alcohol in general, beer in particular, so many cultures across the world, and even within the United States, beer is like a communal space where people congregate to tell stories, to tell history. You're at the bar, you're talking about your day, you're talking about something that happened years back. It's something that happens and people consume it, but it also brings people together and they become socialized because of it. And what's ways that we can highlight some of these ancestral things and stories and mythology. And Ireland just so happens to have a lot of mythological tales and historical legends revolving ale and mead and different types of alcoholic beverages. And we decided while we were over there to go over to Eddie and to listen to him tell some of these tales in his uniquely wonderful way. Mm-hmm. And it was a blast. We went over there. We did a full day of that at this pub, Fogarty's Pub. I got to give Patty a shout out. Hold on. Let me look up Patty's last name.
Irish guy. Somebody
there was an Irish guy named Patty.
Who would have thought?
Go figure. But this dude just made the trip so incredible. He set me up with a guy to play golf with on Thursday because I wanted to play with just somebody from Ireland and really ask them questions about, the history of Dublin. So I ended up playing on Thursday. I played with a guy. I think he did like 40 years in the Dublin Fire Brigade, and now he's retired. Maybe he's 30 something. His name was Saul. His son Connor joined up with us for the first 9. Somehow the Fire Brigade found out that I played golf with Saul. And he's like, hey, invite him down to the firehouse. So I ended up going down to the firehouse. They put me in the bucket on the truck. And I'm like, oh, cool. We'll go up like 30, 40 feet. We'll be high up in the air. This thing went 140 feet in the air.
Why the fuck would you do this, Jason?
I was shaking.
Jason, why would you do that?
I didn't know.
You are terrified of heights.
I was already pot committed. And I'm not like that, but it is unbelievable that like human technology can just take you on a fucking truck and have a ladder shoot you up in the air 140 feet. And I'm higher than any building in Dublin. What the fuck is happening right now? While I'm shitting myself.
That's terrifying.
I was beyond, I was like, dude, this is fucking, I don't know what the fuck is happening right now. Anyways,
did they shake it at all?
The guy started turning it. I was like, okay, no, don't need to do that. I'll just turn around. I'll turn around. We don't need to move that thing at all.
I've done this before too. I just popped through North KC's fire department one time to say what's up to everybody, drop off some pizzas, I think. And and they asked me, do I want to go up in the bucket? I'm like, sure. I'll see what it's like up there. And this is at nighttime. This isn't even like broad daylight where you can see everything real clear. I went up probably like 40, 50, maybe 60 feet and was like, all right, that's enough. That's good. We're good right here. I get it. You can bring me down now. And then just to fuck with me, he started like shaking it a little bit.
It's not funny.
Oh my gosh. Like my nuts went into my stomach, man. It was hilarious.
I mean, it's crazy. And then the other part of the trip, we went up, played golf with Bill Murray and Tom Coyne and a few other people up at a golf course called Ardglass up in Northern Ireland. And
you were all over this place, man.
Dude, we were traveling now. We were out of the house officially. I was driving. Dude, them streets are tight. We had the biggest car you could rent. I was fucking knuckling it. It was not good. Anyways, got up to Ardglass. It's all along the coastline. You see this old like fishing like village. There's fucking seals. It was like as close to like a golf religious experience that I've ever really had. It was fantastic. It was really cool. Then on top of that, Bill's over here making me laugh my ass off and fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I look at my life and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my
that sounds like a what the fuck kind of moment.
Yes. And then the Ryder Cup was happening inside while Rory and Shane are fucking losing it with the crowd and all the Irish people there are getting all into it. It was a blast, man. And then the game. I've been to some of these international games. I've went and saw you play. I've been over to London. This is the best one I've ever seen. I'm not going to lie. Dublin was fucking into it. There were so many Pittsburgh fans there throughout the week. It was, and there were Minnesota Vikings fans too. I got to talk to everybody throughout the week. It was fantastic.
It makes sense. It makes sense that football just would work there.
First of all, we were playing in an iconic stadium, Crook Park, that's been there for over 100 years or something like that. It seats like 80,000. It was pretty much full. I don't think I saw very many empty seats. I think it was like 75,000 people, they said, came to the game. It was loud. They were into it. And I thought about it some more. Like, listen, the London games are great, but the London games almost feel like more like all-star gamey. This one felt like these guys were into from like a football's perspective. Like they were fucking, and I think part of it is like, London gets so many world events at that Wembley Stadium. You know what I mean? Like that's such a hub of the world that it's not that unique. I got to think like how many world events or big time stuff like this is Dublin seeing, but it's still a huge city and it's a massive city that loves rugby and they love Gaelic football, that loves athletics. And it just like, it was fantastic. The weather was beautiful. The game was great. Explaining American football to all these Irish guys that didn't know a fucking thing about it was awesome.
We're just there for the vibes.
Well, we had some of the production people were there just because they were working. A lot of people were there were just working. And they're like, oh, how do you do it? And so that's great. It was just a really fun experience. The NFL knocked it out of the park. Crook Park and Ireland knocked it out of the park.
That's awesome.
Shout out to the Irish national anthem singer. I mean, I don't even know if that's what you call it over there, but she fucking brought the house down. It was tremendous. And then, it was just really cool. Awesome event. Married into a lot of great people. Just an awesome, awesome time.
Well, I would imagine that football out there in Ireland would be just that, but it sounds like the week altogether was pretty dope for you, brother. I'm excited. You're finally getting out of the house, Jason.
Yeah.
God, who would have thought it was just football that was keeping you in the house, man?
That's right. That's right.
Well, you came back from Ireland dressed like you were Irish. You jumped on a little Monday night countdown.
Yep.
Looking like Jason Kelce. Were you going full Peaky Blinders here or what?
I love a good Jeff cap, and I had I got the sweater while I was over there and the hat while I was over there, and I was like, you know what?
On a little Jeff cap, man.
Yeah.
Goes
well with the beard.
For the ancestry. Yeah.
I just think I look good in it, if I'm being honest with you.
No, it does. Especially the gray one. It kind of brings out some of that gray.
All right, that's enough.
Dude, you own it.
I do.
You own that
Dude,
shit.
freaking, I think it was Ellie last night. We were playing I Spy, right? I'm like, oh, I spy something green. And Ellie says, I spy something white. And I'm like, what? Where are you? And she was like,
Gotcha.
It's good.
It is getting. Hold on. Take one more look to the right. It is getting
those
white.
Corners are getting in. And honestly, this dye, I think, is still in it a little bit. It's good. I can't wait till I'm full on white. You've known this for a long time. I want to be full gray.
I think it's coming, dude.
Oh, it's definitely coming.
Let's get to our international no dumb question from you. Hazy 1983. Is it acceptable to wear any team's jersey at an international game? I'm asking because of the wrong game dickhead talk from last week. And this is where it gets a little dicey. I think it's not wrong to wear it, but at the same time, like, just don't wear it.
Yeah, this is where I was kind of I was a wrong game dickhead this weekend. I had an Ireland rugby jersey on at an NFL game with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I was a wrong game dickhead this weekend, but I was okay with it because I'm like, listen, I like this jersey that somebody left it. I think the hotel I was staying at put it in the hotel room, and it was a fucking great jersey. I thought it was cool. It was green, which is my favorite color. So I was like, whatever, I'll be a wrong game. Sometimes just be the wrong game dickhead. There ain't nothing wrong with being a wrong game dickhead. You just embrace it.
Just own it. Just own it. And if somebody calls you out, fucking just own it.
Yeah. You're damn right on the wrong game dickhead. I don't give a fuck who wins this game. I'm here to have fun.
I got the right beer in my hand, baby. You can't tell me shit.
I'm not wearing either of those teams' jerseys. And I got a green Ireland rugby jersey. I met a couple Irish rugby guys there. So That was fun.
Well, that does it for Out of the House, brought to you by WhatsApp. Make sure you get that WhatsApp for your international, I guess, the way Jason, any type of communication you got here. Let's move on to some no dumb questions, Jason.
Regular no dumb questions. All right. From Rude Product 2975 on Reddit. If you could redesign one thing about the human body, what would you change and how would it improve life? You can redesign one thing about the human body.
Like, let my feet be the same as my hands.
So you want to be essentially a monkey.
Well, I just want to be able to grab things, like make my toes longer so I can grab as much as I grab with my hands.
You're literally describing a chimpanzee. Like, I don't know what to go from here, but it's good.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I guess, yes, we can steal from the animal kingdom. We're not chimps. And we potentially never were related to them, although
potentially
I think most scientific data would suggest some type of common ancestor, unless you don't believe in evolution, which
Lucy.
Okay. Let's not go down this rabbit hole.
We already went down one. Let's keep going down all of them. What's yours?
What's my human body thing that I would change and how would it improve life? I would make everybody's arteries better so that you could eat bullshit food and not have to worry about getting congestive heart issues or hypertension or anything like that. I would get rid of ramifications for eating delicious food.
God damn.
I don't know if that's one thing though. That's kind of a cop out. That's not one thing that's changing anything, but I would make our sense of smell better.
Better?
Be able to smell like a dog. Dude, there's dogs that can smell like Parkinson's on people. There's a fucking crazy, dude, there's a crazy like Malcolm Gladwell. What? I swear to God. There's like a crazy Malcolm Gladwell thing where he talks about like, it was an episode in Revisionist History where he talks about you can see the dog now, where dogs' sense of smell is so strong, they can smell diseases and illnesses and things on people that not even like human technology can detect at certain times. Like even before there was a COVID like shot, like test to be able to text if you had COVID, dogs could actually do it at a higher rate. And even once they had the test, like dogs were a higher percentage chance of knowing whether you had COVID or not. And they could smell it on you, which is just like, I think that'd be dope. And I think it would make human beings a lot better. Stamp of the week. Stampity stamps.
I'm going that big Bama left tackle, man. I saw this Alabama 6'7", 366-pound left tackle, or I would assume tackle.
Can somebody play this clip?
Caden Proctor taking a bubble screen and running through.
Oh, shit. He was just lined up out there.
Yeah, they went a little.
Oh, my God. So he was eligible.
Yeah.
Can you go back to the first beginning of it? It was. So he wasn't eligible. That's why they did it to him, because there's nobody covering him over there. Oh, I like this. Good play design. Look at the big fella. Look at the big fella.
The big guy almost got in there too.
What's interesting is they could have easily just done that with the tackle, and there still wouldn't have been a receiver over there and just let him block, right?
No, they would have put somebody over there.
That's fucking crazy. So who was playing left tackle for that? A tight end?
No, I think he was extra O-line. I could be wrong, though. I don't know.
It does look like those tackles are still big. Their left tackle, though, doesn't block. All right, either way, yeah, that's an electric ass play.
See, this is when I can watch college football. When they're doing shit like this, I'm in.
Stamp of the Week fan edition. Tush Push wedding stance. Let's take a look at that. Nice.
Electric.
Do they snap it? Oh, yeah. The only way this would have been better is if the bridesmaids would have tried to stop them. Now that would have been an electric entrance to a wedding.
That would have been a banger.
Just complete carnage.
Oh, man. Almost as bad as the Craig Carey wedding.
Oh, God. Let's not bring that up. Elaine for keeping up the New Heights swear jar. You know what? We got to stamp Elaine. Can we finally do something for fucking charity revolving this goddamn swear jar?
What do you want to fucking do for it?
What is correlative to swearing that would be fun to be like charitable over? We donate to etiquette classes. Are there any charities around etiquette?
Yeah, we send some kids to etiquette school. We fund like a bookmobile so kids can learn other words.
Yes.
Like a reading drive is what we should do. So like
reading drive's good.
It's too late for us. You kids save yourselves and learn other words.
We're fucked. You guys need to improve your vocabulary.
It's fucking over for us. We can donate dictionaries. We can donate the New Heights dictionaries to schools around the country. The New Heights bookmobile, driven by Jets Jake.
Should we ask the 92%ers what they think?
I think we have.
I think we just got it. Listen, I'm all for democracy, but I think we nailed it.
The Center for
Kids who can't
the
New Heights Center really for Kids who can't speak good.
All right, that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow the New Heights channel in the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus on the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show brought to you by Peloton. That's right. See how you match up to everybody else and their biking quest over at Peloton. And follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thank you to our production, the New Heights production team, for always making us look good and deleting out all the bad things that would get us to never be able to do this ever again. 92%ers, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week after a little Monday Night Football.
Are you sick? You got the sniffles?
I've had them since the weather's been, it's been like getting cold and hot and then cold and hot. Now it's hot again. It was 90 degrees out there this past weekend, man.
Our whole house has been sick for like the last week. I was over, I got sick right before I went to Ireland and I'm still sick. I still have a little bit of a head cold. 100 Guinnesses probably didn't help.